Hello and welcome back to another video on Kingdom of Heroes. Today we are going to do some Guild Conquest. So this is a new week, and they have actually reset the Guild Conquest. So there's this reward that is going on, this event, that you can get some crystals and stuff. So this is the reward for today. I will be able to get these 30 crystals today and clear a few of these events. So I'm going to show you how I do it. It may not be the best for you, but I think average player will be able to use this strategy. First, I'm going to explain how to go about understanding the boss. So if you look at this boss called Hansel, the Dark Conquest boss, it has a passive that it transfer one debuff to a random ally at the end of turn. So it will transfer whatever debuff that you will have, be it like defense break or whatsoever. But if you look at some of the other skills, like blast energy full of corruption and enemy within a target area, this is a huge area. So there is no way that you can escape from this attack. Okay, there's no way you can escape from this attack. Then successful hit will have a 50% chance to put you to sleep. Unless you have immunity heroes, which in the game there's not much AoE immunity apart from Luminor and maybe Vivian, and not many of them have immunity. So if you have those heroes, it will be good. But if you want to raise a hero just for this boss alone, I don't think that it's worth it. Then on the second skill, it souls a wandering spirit and a cold body. This one will summon ads to fight for him, just like the Ruin Dungeon. And this one will inflict damage to enemy within the target area, stealing all buff, and silence your enemy. Silence for one turn. Okay, so these are the two essential skills that you need to understand. This one, okay, and this one. Okay, so I'm going to start from the first stage. Okay, wait. Okay, the speed here is 111. So this is the speed of the boss. My Freya is 114, which is considered low. Freya might die. I might want to change to another hero. I'm gonna get some buff. Should I use this buff? I need hero that can deal area of effect, so-called AoE, but I also need heroes that can do buffs. Okay, I think we can just stick to Freya, but I think she's gonna die. Wait let's just go with let's just go with okay, I'm going to go with okay, Freya, and oh my god, it's so hard to decide. I do not have a lot of heroes that can do like area of damage. If I use Astaroth, she can help to heal. Okay, let's just go with Sackfield, because Sackfield is able to do the block heal, right? And has some AoE damage. He also heal for a bit. Okay, let's stick to Freya. Let's stick to this team because I think the last round I'm able to clear quite far with this team. Okay, so let's try. Normally, I think for most players, what they will do is that they will just auto the first few stages. But for me, I would prefer to just do manual because since I'm going to do just one run, and I want to get as far as possible. So the reason why I'm doing manual is because I want to conserve the number of turns as much as possible. Because the chances is that I will run out of turn before I reach a certain stage. So I want to try to reduce the number of turns as much as possible. The reason why I do not want to use Merlin here because this dungeon is dark and Merlin is light, and the chances is that they will, instead of attacking my healer, this border, they may attack Merlin, which is something that I do not want. And I do not have a lot of AoE damage dealer, so I'm bringing these few. Hopefully I can clear. I'm using Forced is because he has an AoE stun, and if I manage to clear stage, I think 30 or stage 31, I think stage 31 is the one that is with the boss. So if I manage to clear stage 31, it actually depends on whether boss can get his AoE stun on the boss. If he stun the boss, then there's a chance that I can clear. If he doesn't stun the boss, there's a chance that I might lose because the boss do a lot of damage. I think if I'm lucky enough, I might be able to clear stage 30. Most of the strong player in the game, whereby they have very strong hero like Beowulf or like Titiana, Vivian, and maybe Gabriel, they are able to clear until like stage 40, I think. But my account is not very strong. I don't think I can clear until so far. Yeah, speaking of Gabriel, Gabriel is the light hero, which is 5-star, that gives 42% HP buff, HP as a leader skill. So yesterday I was fighting this guy in the arena. So he has Gabriel, he has Vivian, he has Border, the healer that I'm having here, Border, and I think one more. I can't remember which one. Oh, I think it's Demeter. Okay, so he has these 4 heroes, and Vivian has about 6,000, near to 7,000 HP. I think about 6,000 HP, and with Gabriel HP leader at 42%, this Vivian actually has almost 10,000 HP. Okay, almost 10,000 HP, and the rest of the other heroes is also about 7,000 to 8,000 HP. So I was having this arena contest with this guy. So I fought him, and then he fought me back again and again. We went 2 and 4 for I think like at least 10 to 15 times. So I was figuring out how to win this team, because the HP is a lot and it's unfair for the leader skill of Gabriel to be used in arena, because it is ridiculous. Healer can have up to 10,000 HP. Then what's the purpose of having a tank in the game in the first place, right? So I was fighting this guy. It was until later stage, then I realized, hey, I actually have a team that can deal damage to them. I can win them. So out of the last 8 rounds, I managed to win 3 by revenging. So of course he win me every round. Okay, he managed to win me every round, but I managed to have a win 3 out of 8 times, which I feel that I'm happy, because I think he's probably spent a lot of money in the game. In order for you to get Gabriel and and Vivian and the other stuff, you probably need to spend at least 1,000, if not more, in order to get these heroes, right? So my account is less than $500. It's only like about $200 to $300 account. So I have no expectation on that. But of course, having said that, it is very frustrating if you keep meeting these people in the arena, and because some of the heroes are quite imbalanced, it's quite unfair. It's very unfair for you to fight them. In a way, this game is broken in such, because I mean, most of the mobile game, they have this pay to win concept. It's fine, but at least they must understand that the free to play, or people who are not able to spend a lot or not willing to spend a lot, make up a huge amount of a base in order to attract people who are willing to pay, right? So for the game to evolve, they actually need to fix some hero. Like some of the heroes, like I mentioned earlier, one is Gabriel. The 42% HP leader is fine, okay? It's fine. But it must be applied to maybe in dungeon. Like maybe when you're doing Guild Conquest or and stuff like that. If not, then it's very unfair for people who doesn't have Gabriel, because then you only need one hero and you can probably own the game, right? So it's fine to have the leader skill of 42%. Like just I think one of another hero, I can't remember which one, has a 42% attack. 42% attack, but it's only applicable in dungeon. Okay, so why does Gabriel has 42% HP buff throughout every PvE and PvP? It doesn't make sense, right? So that is one hero. Titiana is another one which I feel that is broken. I mean, she's a very strong hero. Not that she is bad. She is a strong hero. Her skill can pretty much remain the same. However, because her attack is skill of her what? Is skill of her increase, her attack increase with her defense. Okay, so this create another problem, because there are not many heroes that can counter Titiana. There are not many heroes that you can counter Titiana, because she hits so hard, and because her defense is high, and most of the other heroes' attack is skill with attack. Meaning to say, you hit her for less damage, but she hit you for more damage every time. The only solution now is to have a light tank to draw the attack. If not, then it's quite impossible to win Titiana. But if Titiana is to combo or to team up with, say, Vivian or maybe another 2 or 3 healer, it will be quite tough to even to kill her. And that is the current meta in the game. Full of healer in the arena. Like Irene as a HP leader, people are using a lot of HP leader because HP is a fixed stat. HP, there's no way you can use like unlike armor, unlike defense break, you can use like weaken defense to reduce the defense of heroes. HP is a fixed stat. If you get a 30% HP buff, the 30% HP buff is fixed. It will not be reduced unless you deal damage to it, right? So people are using HP leader in the arena. For those people who doesn't have Irene or Gabriel or some other HP healer, they are using, I think there's another fire healer, also have about 30% HP, I think, or 24%, I can't remember. So these are the few options that they are using now. And the current meta in the arena is quite frustrating because for each fight, you will take probably about 5 minutes. If you do not have a very strong hero, it will take about 5 minutes in order for you to win. And most of the time, when you cannot win the fight, it's not because you die to the team, you know. It's because you run out of turns. You ran out of turns. The number of turns is finished, and yet you couldn't kill enough. And that is the major problem now. For me, I encountered some of these issues before. When I ran out of turn, I have 4 heroes against 1 Vivian sometimes. Okay, 4 heroes alive fighting 1 Vivian, and yet I cannot kill this Vivian because this Vivian has about 200 speed, 100% resistance, and a lot of HP. So it makes it very difficult for me to win because you cannot ruin your attacker or damage dealer with 200 speed and with and with 100% accuracy, right? It doesn't make sense. So I think this part of the game they need to revamp. If I remember correctly, for Summoner's War, even though if you have 100% or 120% resistance, okay, or even if you have 100 or 120% accuracy, there's always a 15% chance that the opponent is able to land a debuff, or you are able to resist any debuff. Okay, there's always a 15% chance, even when you have maxed out your accuracy or maxed out your resistance. But in this game, I realized that it's only about 10%. It's stated somewhere, I read it somewhere, it's about 10%, and I'm not sure how it works. If I have 110% accuracy, if I have 110% accuracy, does it mean that I will never get any debuff? Okay, so far I saw that some of the heroes that are having 100% resistance, you cannot land any debuff on them. 100% resistance and you cannot land any debuff on them, because your accuracy for your attacker is not 100%. It's not even up to 50% sometimes, right? No one will ruin the attacker with 50% accuracy, and you do not want to waste the substats for accuracy also. Okay, let me just win this boss first. I'm just gonna shield, because the boss is going to do an AoE attack. Okay, I try to stun the boss. Okay, I got a stun off the boss. So now I'm gonna do some AoE to kill the ads here, so that I can reach the boss, because they're blocking the way. They are blocking my way. Get some heals going. Okay, I'm gonna attack the boss. I'm just gonna focus on killing the boss first, because if he moves, he's going to deal a lot of damage. Which most of my units, most of my heroes, they have very low defense, like 1,000 defense only. Okay. So after this round, right, they will have another round where you have like four ads only. So 4 enemies, like this one. There's only 4 enemies. This kind of round is for you to clear your cooldown. Okay, it's for you to complete your, like for now, if you look at this, I still have a 2-turn cooldown. So it's for you to clear your cooldown, so that when you move on to the next stage, right, you will have full skills. If I'm not wrong, after this stage, the next stage is the one with that one mini boss that can that is very fast and can deal a lot of damage. But if you kill it also, you will everyone in the map will heal. The enemy and yourself, everyone will heal for a little bit. So it depends on how you want to make use of that strategy. If you keep the mini boss to the last to kill, you might lose 1 unit because it deals a lot of damage. But if you kill it, but of course if you leave it to the last to kill, then you will get to heal your unit as well. For me, I prefer to kill it first. I always try to kill it first and then kill off the other unit, because I have a healer here, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, so now it's round 23. So this is the point where I need to get serious. That means I need to really focus in the game, because if not, then I might lose. Okay, so I'm just gonna do some. Okay, I'm buff my attack. Now I'm trying to stun all of them. Okay, I managed to stun the boss, which is good, which is what I want. So now I'm going to kill the boss. Okay. Okay, I'm going to leave 1 unit behind. Okay, I'm going to leave 1 unit alive, just to reset all my cooldown for the skills, because the next round is the boss fight again. So I'm going to leave this unit. I'm not going to kill it until all my, like this round I still have like a 3-turn cooldown. Okay, I'm just going to... This also has a 3 turn cooldown, so I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to just hit him with my healer. 2 turn cooldown. 2 turn cooldown. Okay, this one has full already. So now if I move, I can reduce the cooldown. Okay, so I can kill it now. Okay, wave 24. I'm just gonna hit the boss. Buff my attack. Okay, now this is crucial. I need to stun the boss. Okay, I really need to stun the boss. Okay, I got a stun off, so I do not need to shield now. So my Freya can save the shield for another round. So now my goal is to kill off the boss before it move again, right? But I'm going to move my healer here, so everyone will attack my healer instead of my heroes. My healer is the tank. You see, this game healer is also the tank because the healer is so strong. I have re-ruined my healer, this border, with 100% resistance yesterday. So I put a resistant ruin on slot 6, and I have lower defense now, but I get to resist everything. So they cannot put any dots on me. Okay, so now after this stage, the next wave will be the one with 4 ads again. I mean, this is not the best way to clear, because ideally you need to have heroes that can hit multiple enemies at once, and that way you can clear the stage faster. But because I do not have those heroes, so I can only do this. Okay, round 25. Likewise, my healer will take the front row because I want to tank the attack. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna let Freya tank as well, but they do a lot of damage on Freya, you see. But my healer can heal, so it's fine. Just gonna give her a shield first. I do not want to use my stun, the AoE stun of Frost, because I want to save it for next round. So I'm just going to take my time to heal them. And get some heals going. I can use this skill to get the heals, right? Yeah. So I won't need to waste the heal. Okay, now they should attack my healer. Okay, the other one will attack someone else. Oh my god, it's so tanky. You see, by now I already have only less than about 233 turns. Okay, now here likewise I'm going to kill the boss, the mini boss first. But I need to stun. I really need to stun the boss. Okay, I didn't get the stun off, so now I need to kill them fast. Kill the boss first. I'm just gonna bait the boss here. Okay, bring the boss down. The boss is going to attack. Okay, you see, it does a lot of damage even on my healer. Okay, so now I'm going to kill the ads. I'm going to give them more space to attack my healer. If not, they will attack me, my other units. it's taking so long to clear these ads even, because I do not have like attack buff, I do not have like defense break. I probably need to make some of these heroes. But you see, the problem with this Guild Conquest is the reward is not fantastic. Okay, the points is the points that you get from winning is so low that it's not worth making any hero 6-star just to clear more stages. Because if you clear one more stages, what do you get? You get one more guild point. You get one more guild point. It's not going to do much of a difference, right? Even if you clear extra five stages, only 5 more guild point. It's not worth it. So I do not want to make extra hero just for this, unless the hero has multiple users, like say for example you can use in arena, you can use it somewhere else, right? Okay, so this is the stage whereby I need to kill the boss as well, kill the boss first. Okay, it has to be very, very strategic because I want them to hit my healer later. Okay, I want them to attack my healer. So I'm going to put my healer at the front, just in case the boss didn't get stunned. Okay, put my healer in the front. Now I'm going to buff attack. And then I'm going to stun them. Okay, I'm going to stun. If I stun the boss, my Freya will not need to shield. But if I didn't stun the boss, my Freya will have to shield. Okay, I managed to stun all of them, which is good. So I'm going to use Freya's AoE here to bring down the boss HP. I'm not going to care about the other small enemy like the X. I'm going to focus on the boss. I'm just going to focus on the boss. I'm left with less than 200 turn now, if you can see. Frost 2 turn stun is so good. It's so good. You can stun for 2 turns. Okay, so this round is the 4 enemies, which I can let my force get a cooldown for next turn for the mini boss. This I will need to shield because the ads are going to hit for very hard. I'm going to shield. Okay, so I'm just going to kill one by one. I'm leaving my healer open, so they are all able to attack all my healers. They are going to focus their attack on my healers instead of my other enemies, because light against dark, right? Okay, can I kill this? Just a little bit more. I would really love to bring Merlin here because Merlin has a good AoE, but because Merlin is also light, so there's a chance that if they don't attack my healer, or if my Merlin's HP is lower than my healer, they will just attack Merlin, and Merlin is going to die. Merlin is going to die. There's no way he can survive so far. Okay, I'm just going to bait the opponent, bait the enemy, so that they will attack my healer. Can I kill him? Okay, leave a space for him to attack my healer. I'm not going to heal, because every time I move, when I hit the opponent, I'll get to heal like 6%, which I think is sufficient. Okay, so now it's the mini boss. Likewise, I'm going to move my healer here just to beat the ads. I'm just going to buff attack as well. If I get the stun off the boss, then that will be the best. If not, then my Freya has to shield. Okay, likewise, I stun the boss. I managed to stun the boss, which is good. Now I'm going to attack. I'm just going to attack here. Okay, kill the boss first. Kill the mini boss. You see, one hit from the axe, it deals so much damage. It deals so much damage. So I want to focus my attack on this guy because he is the one that is moving and he's the one that can deal damage here. Okay, kill the boss. Okay. The mini boss actually move very fast, so you want to kill him fast. If not, then he's going to deal good damage on you. It can be quite painful. One hit from the mini boss, one hit from the axe deals so much damage. Less than 150 turn left. Just gonna heal this guy. Okay, take out this one. Okay, attack this one. Freya is able to kill both of them. Oh, left one. Fine. My healer can heal off this guy. Okay, I'm left with 138 turns. I really need a more effective way to kill them. To have like area of damage like Freya, it can deal like multiple damage to many enemies. Whereas the other Force and the other guy only can do like single enemy. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, the boss is going to summon axe, okay? The boss is going to summon the axe. So I try to okay. The positioning is very important, okay? You want to position in such a way that later my Freya can shield everyone just in case. So likewise now I'm going to stun the boss. Hopefully I get it. Oh my god, this is the worst case scenario. So I have to shield now. The boss is going to summon more ads. One of my hero might die here. Okay, I think I make a wrong move because I should not shield because the boss is going to steal my buff. So now I'm stuck. I have to wait for like the boss turn to move, right? So I should not shield. I forget about it. My bad. So many ads. Okay. Oh my god. Do so much damage. I don't think I can clear this stage. Okay. Get some heals going. Okay, I'm gonna quit here. So this is the furthest I can go. Okay, later I'm going to try again because it's going to take a lot of time. I'm going to try again later. Just now I made the mistake of shielding first because I should not shield because the boss is able to steal my buff, right? Okay, I'm back to round 27 now. This is round 27 and I switch out my Astaroth with Sekfield. So hopefully I can deal more damage. So this is the second round. I hope to clear this round. So let's try to stun all of them. Okay, I managed to get the boss, which is the main thing that I want. Just do some damage to it. Okay, I'm just gonna shield. Because the ads are doing a lot of damage here, I'm just gonna shield and prevent them from doing a lot of damage on my other units. Just gonna attack the boss. I need to kill the boss fast. Did I use the AoE? Okay, good damage. Okay. I should get the heals going because they are going to attack me. Look at the damage on the healer. Even if they attack my healer, it does so much damage. Okay, now the boss is alive. I need to kill it now, like now. Okay. So now I need to reset all my cooldown to make sure that all my cooldown are all my skills are up before the next stage. Which shouldn't be no issue because this stage is going to take a while. Let's just use this skill. Okay, it's not going to die, right? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna wait my sick field because it's got 2 turns, right? So I'm just gonna use this on him. Okay, let's kill this. Now it's the 4 ads. There's only 4 ads here. So I'm gonna move my healer here to aggro them, to let them attack my healer. Okay. Can I use the AoE? Yes. Let's try to kill something here. Okay. Next stage is the mini boss. My sick field has about 80% crit rate, but it doesn't seem to crit that often. I need to heal. So I probably need to improve to 100% crit rate. I need to farm more runes to give him a 100% crit rate. But if he crits, then the damage is very good. Okay. Stage 29. Try to get stun on everybody. Okay, I managed to get on the boss, which is good enough. Okay. Now I need to kill the boss fast. This mini boss. The mini boss has a very high speed, so his turn will come by very fast. Need to kill it now. Okay, now the turn has come. It has got out of stun already. Very dangerous now. Okay, I need to use my healer to draw attack. Okay. It does quite a lot of damage. Okay, now I can take out the ads. And then reset my cooldown and prepare for the next stage. Now I need to remember, okay, I need to remember that I should not buff. If not, then the boss will steal my buff, right? I should not buff for the next stage. I need to remember that. And I'm going to use let my healer do the tanking alone before the rest of the hero moved in. I'm just gonna heal. I want them to have like a full health going to the next stage. Sick field can heal for 10% at the beginning of his turn, which is good. Yeah, just make sure that all my skills are up. Okay. So now I'm gonna just let my healer tank the damage. I am not... Okay. Now I'm gonna stun off them. I hope I can stun the boss. I need to stun the boss. Okay, I got a stun off the boss, which is good. Now I need to kill the boss fast. You see the boss is so tanky now. When you hit it, it deals only so little damage. Okay. KOE. So little damage. Okay, but the boss is still stunned for 1 turn, so I think I can kill it before it moves. And get some heal going. Mainly to heal my healer. Okay, I should be able to kill it this turn. I need to kill it this turn before it moves. I need to kill it now. Oh my god. Okay, Sekfield need to kill it. Okay, now the boss is dead. I can work on the rest, which is not going to be hard. And also to make sure that all my cooldowns, the skills are cooldown. Okay. Now this is the 4S. I probably need to stun them as well because they deal so much damage now. I try to stun as much as possible. I only get to stun one of them, which is no good. No good. Okay, I'm gonna use all my skill here and then cool down before the next stage. One hit deals about 500 damage. It's a lot. Okay. Okay, they should die to dots, right? Yeah, the second ad should die to dots as well. Okay. Now I need to reset my stun. To reset my stun. Three more turn. I'm not going to attack him. 2 more turn. He's not going to die, right? Okay. So next turn, my frost can kill him. Okay. Okay, this is the part where I really need to stun the boss. I really need to stun the boss. Okay, I need to stun the boss. Okay, I managed to stun 3 of them, which is good. Do some damage here. The boss is so far away I cannot attack him, so I can only attack the ads. Kill this guy first. Okay, I'm gonna use my healer to aggro the boss. Okay, should I kill the ads or the boss? Let's kill the ads. So painful. Okay, I still have 3 turns for my stun. Okay, I need to heal. Really need to heal here. I need to heal. Ouch. So painful. Yeah, I need to kill this guy. Okay, which is good. Now I need to reset my... Okay, I think all the skills are reset. All the skills are reset. Yes, all the skills are reset. Okay, done. Okay, for this stage, I'm not going to move, okay, because the boss is going to move towards me, right? I'm just going to... use my healer to bait the boss. Hope that he will move towards me. Should I try to stun the boss? What do you think? Let's try to stun the boss, okay? Let's try to stun the boss. If I can get the stun off him, that would be great. Because I do not want him to summon more ads. Stun the boss. Oh no. This is bad. This is bad. Now he's going to deal a lot of damage. It's going to be very painful. Look at that damage. Who should I heal? I should heal this, right? Because it has lower HP. Okay, my force need to fall back because if not, he's going to be attacked by the boss. I need to kill the boss fast. It's not an option. I need to kill the boss fast. Just now the skill that the boss used. I think I should shield now. But he's going to attack my force next, you know. So my force might die this turn. Okay, I can use my healer to block. Okay, I'm gonna get some heals going. Someone is going to die. No, he used the S. Okay. Okay, this turn I will need to shield. This turn I will need to shield now. Mainly I'm gonna shield my other 2 guys because they have lower defense. My healer can sustain, so it's fine. Okay, good damage. Okay, oh no, my healer is asleep. Okay. My god, the boss need to die right now. Okay, my healer need to heal. Let's just bait the boss here because I do not want him to attack my other units. Okay, Freya, can you kill the boss, please? No, of course not. Look at that damage. Okay, now the boss is dead. Oh my god, all my HP are so low. All my HP are so low. Who should I heal? Everyone needs heal. Is my force going to die? I need to stun. Okay, no one is going to move. Okay, I need to stun this guy actually. Okay, so I can buy one turn for my healer to heal him because this guy is going to move. So I'm going to get a heal, one heal going to buy some time as well. Let's kill off this guy. Okay, now I need to wait for my heal to reset, my stun to reset. So in the meantime, let's just let the healer do the job. Okay, 2 more turns. I think I need to heal first, or heal myself. Yeah, heal myself. Okay. Okay. I left 61 turn. I'm just going to stun. Yeah, I managed to get one only. Oh my god, it deals so little damage. Even they are dealing so much damage on my healer even. Need to get some shield. Get some heals. Gonna kill this guy. Can I kill? No. Kill this guy. Okay. My healer need some heals. Okay, just to get all my skills reset. Can I heal now? Okay, let's get the heal. Okay, all my skills are reset. I probably can clear next round, but I do not have enough turn to clear the boss fight. So next round is the furthest I can go probably. Left 37 turn. This is round 35. Okay, round 35. I need to stun everyone. I really need to stun all of them. Stun all of them. This is the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario. I'm just gonna do this. Ouch. Okay. I think my healer still can tank for one round, so I'm not going to do anything, but let me just get some heals going as well. Okay. It's not looking good, right? Okay, let me just do this guy. They are so tanky. My healer need to heal now. Okay. Let's kill him. I'm left with 17 turns, which I don't think I can clear next stage with 17 turns. So I'm just gonna quit. Just gonna quit after this turn. As this is the furthest I can go from until my Number of turn runs out. Okay, left 12 turns. Let's see how far we can go, okay? Let's just try to stun the boss. Left 10 turns. I get the stuns, but it's no use now. No use. I can't clear this stage in 10 turns. I'm not sure how those people clear until stage 40. It seems quite impossible for me with my current hero. If given more turn, maybe another 20 turns, I might be able to clear this stage. I might be able to clear this stage if I have like 20 more turns. Right. So this is the last turn. I need more turns. Okay, so that's all. This is the furthest I can go for the first stage, and I hope that you understand the strategy. You need a light tank to tank, and then the rest just move around to prevent the damage, and then to manage your position on the map. Okay, so I will see you in the next video. Bye.